Achieve contains powerful writing tools that allow you to draft and revise your writing for assignments. These assignments can consist of one draft or more and will be assigned to you by your instructor. There are multiple steps to completing a writing assignment, and which steps you'll be required to complete will depend on how your instructor sets up your assignment. Once you've opened your writing assignment, review the assignment details and requirements, including the assignment title, the assignment timeline, which shows completed, current, and future tasks, and the writing prompt, which will contain information about the topic and requirements of the paper. Scroll down to find information about each draft. Each draft is listed on its own card, which shows the review type, either instructor or peer review, whether a revision plan is required, the scoring setting, which can be graded, ungraded, or extra credit, the rubric, which will contain overall criteria your instructor will use to evaluate your writing, the draft goals, which are key areas where your instructor plans to focus his or her feedback on the assignment, the draft instructions, which guide you in your writing for this specific draft, and the reflection prompts, which are questions you will answer about your draft before you submit it to your instructor for review. You will only see the elements that your instructor has chosen to include for each draft and for the assignment as a whole. To begin drafting, click the Start Draft button on the draft card or the Write Draft link on the assignment timeline. When you first open your draft, you will see a blank writing space with formatting tools. This is where you will compose your draft. In the right side panel, you can refer to the draft instructions, rubric, and writing prompt. If you've already begun your draft outside of Achieve, you can import it. Click the Import drop-down and then select the file location, either from your computer or from Google Docs. Acceptable file types for importing include .doc and .docx files. If your paper is in another format, you may just want to copy and paste in the entire paper rather than importing. Note that importing will overwrite anything you have already typed in the writing space. You should also check the formatting of your paper after importing to make sure there are no errors. If your assignment includes the MLA or APA Documentation Style Builder, click on that option at the top of the right panel to add special formatting such as headers, footers, title pages, or works cited pages. Just click on the toggle for each item to make it appear in your drafting area. Type these characters into a header or footer to insert a page number. Clicking the Download Formatted Draft button at the bottom will download your formatted draft as a PDF. This will allow you to preview your paper and make sure the formatting is correct. The writing space will auto-save so you can leave your draft and return at a later time. As you draft, you can check your word count using the Word Count button in the formatting toolbar. To check the page length of your paper, scroll down to view estimated page breaks. If your instructor has enabled Source Check, you will be able to check your writing for plagiarism. When you are satisfied with your draft, click the green button at the top right. If your instructor has assigned reflection questions, the button will say, Done, Start Reflection. Complete the reflection questions before submitting your draft using the Submit Draft button. After you receive feedback from your instructor or a peer reviewer, you may be required to create a revision plan. Open the comments left by the reviewer and read them carefully. From any comment flag or the end comment, choose Add Note to Self to add an item to your revision plan. When you're finished adding notes to your revision plan, click Review Revision Plan. From here, you can reorder your list of notes, edit notes, and add new notes. If your assignment has more than one draft, you can now move on to the next draft and start revising. As you revise, be sure to refer to the side panel. You will find your revision plan in the form of a checklist, which allows you to track what items you have addressed. You will also see an option to view feedback and compare drafts. View feedback and compare drafts allows you to see the draft you're currently working on alongside a previous draft. Use the drop-down to switch between previous drafts. A comments toggle allows you to view or hide any feedback you've received on a previous draft. You can also see the ebook pages and any revision plan items attached to those comments. You're able to write and revise directly in the space for your current draft on the right. If you need more formatting options, choose View Full Screen to return to the single draft view. Once you've completed your draft, complete your reflection, if required, and then submit it.